Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Welcome back to the show. I am so excited about our next guest. She is an amazing woman doing wonderful things in the world. Please welcome to the show the amazing Reverend Candy Holmes.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello, Candy. It is so good to be here. Thank you so much for taking time to be with us today.
My pleasure, Orgena. Thank you.
So I really wanted to speak with you, especially because of the decisions that are on the table right now around GLBT issues, yes?
Yes.
So, just to kind of give an idea about the amazing things that she has done, you are with the Metropolitan Community Church, that's the MCC Churches of America. Can you tell us a little bit about your work with them?
Well, the Metropolitan Community Churches is an international Christian denomination, and we are in 40 countries doing spiritual justice work for the LGBTQ and ally communities. And my role, I have actually a couple of hats that I wear. I am one marriage equality liaison for MCC, and so in that regard, I do a lot of marriage equality work inside of MCC and actually in various places in the United States. And my second hat is that I'm the program chair for the people of African descent. And basically that means I am responsible for programming and connecting with people of African descent within MCC and reaching out into the larger community as it relates to LGBT issues and people of African descent.
Wonderful. So can you tell us a little bit, because of what your work is and what's on the table right now in terms of the decisions about to be made, why is this important to us? Why is this important to your work and our world right now?
The rulings that are going to be coming down from the Supreme Court are very important to not only the LGBTQ communities, but it's important to our nation as well, because the message that we will receive through these rulings will be whether or not the LGBTQ community will be treated equally under the law. And so while I am in a spiritual community, a faith community, I'm responsible for making sure that the message of love and equality, I'm a faith voice. And so in being a faith voice, communicating what it means to have faith and your sexuality, your spiritual orientation mixed and put together as we're all one. We can't divorce one from the other. And so that's why it's important. The rulings will help affirm that we are united within ourselves, as a whole person. You can't divide us. You can't take our sexual orientation and put it aside and treat that differently. So that didn't matter. And so marriage equality it's just one of those areas where the intersectionality and our sexuality come together.
Now tell me, if you could, in this moment, imagine that the decision has come down that it's a no, what would be your response to that?
My response to a no ruling would be, okay, the fact that these cases came before the Supreme Court is a justice marker. It's a marker of progress that these cases even got to the Supreme Court. It's a message that, okay, we are beginning and we'll continue to have this discussion. I don't think it's the end. It's not a period.
Okay.
It's a comma.
Okay. Beautiful. Well stated. And now, if you will, imagine the ruling has come down and it's a yes.
If and when it is a yes, I will personally feel like singing. I won't strike out in the song right now, but but I will feel like singing because it will mean that many people, LGBT folks, will have an opportunity to realize fullness of marriage. They will have the opportunity, they'll have the choice. Right now, there is no choice for many in various states. And so where this law could come, there's various ways in which it could come, these rulings. So we don't know yet what they'll decide one way or the other regarding Proposition 8 or the Defense of Marriage Act. So depending on how they rule, within those rulings, there may be various ways that will impact. It could be a landslide. It could be that they might send the Proposition 8 case back to California, which in that case will allow same-sex marriages that have already occurred to be maintained, they'll be honored, and then California will be allowed to have same-sex marriage. So that will stand, because that ruling was already made in California to strike down that ban. And in terms of the Defense of Marriage Act in general, that will allow many people to enjoy what are over 1,000 benefits and rights, to be able to have those just as other couples do.
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much. What would you just like to leave our audience with today, no matter which way it goes? What is just something from Reverend Candy Holmes that you would love to share around this decision and around the equality work that you do?
I would say that we are living in a time where equality and fairness for our gay and lesbian, bisexual, and transgendered people are our family. We are in a time where we are moving and evolving to recognizing that our lives are important. And the more that we continue this discussion, the more we rise up, the more we say we are here, the less we are invisible, and the more we are recognized for, the people that we truly are, and the gifts and the talents that we are already contributing to our nation, to our churches, to our families, to our loved ones. I guess my final statement is that it's about love.
Excellent. Perfectly stated. Thank you so much for being here. Please, everyone, again, give a wonderful, warm thank you.
Thank you, Orgena, for having me.
All right. Thank you again, folks. We will be right back after these messages.
This episode was sponsored by Soul Purpose Branding. Put your soul into your brand. Get your business on purpose. With Sabine Messner, the wizard of Soul Purpose Branding. soulpurposebranding.com.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being with us today on our show. I really hope that there was something shared that really helps you shine your biggest and brightest light. Please stop by again, like us on Facebook, tweet us, all of those good things. And most importantly, please always remember, it's all about love.